Rilo.
So this is quite a hard video for me to make, and it's a follow-up from the last video I posted, so I'm sure that you'll have some idea. It's very important for me to talk about because I want people to see what it's like raising these three and why I believe this isn't safe anymore. And from these videos, you can kind of see exactly what our home environment was like and how I was choosing to correct Maiko. Like this video here, he was trying to dominate Rilo. This was one of the first days he was with us. I corrected him. Everything was okay. Doing training with him here, impulse control, getting them all in line, listening to me as their leader. Was this enough? Plenty of exercise, mental stimulation, exposing them to different things. You know, he has different noises, seeing different people, dogs barking.
What are you doing?
So for anyone else that is genuinely struggling, you can see that it might not be you. It might be that it's the wrong environment for your dog.
This is sick.
And then here's one of the confrontations, and I want to really go through it. So there was a lot going on here. Management would be putting Maiko away. Bryson and Rilo are okay, but Maiko, I already told him to get out of the kitchen. He's being too much. In reality, he should have been put away. He should have been managed better because that's what you need to do if you want these dogs, especially in this scenario. So Maiko now is getting aggressive. He's scary. I'm scared to handle him because I've been bitten in this scenario before. He intimidated Rilo and then went for Rilo, and now I have to stop him from hurting Rilo. I have to de-escalate the situation, and I don't feel comfortable grabbing Maiko. He's not afraid to bite me. He's over-aroused. He's overconfident.
Come on.
And here we go. Here's a good day.
Rilo.
This is a good day. We had a lovely walk, and Maiko got to meet these puppies with Rilo. The reality is, it's not enough. For anyone that thinks that I need to be more alpha, this is me getting bitten by him just for trying to stop him fighting with Rilo. It's still just not working. You can think that you're doing so well and suddenly it all flips. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so let's go into details about the whole breakdown before this fight. Okay, so my husband left to go and work in Australia. I have no idea when he's going to be back. It could be months. Well, it will be at least months, you know? So that for me, it's already, he had been gone for 3 days. My nervous system was already kind of flared up. I'm not like my best self at this point. And when your energy's off, especially with these sorts of dogs, they're going to pick up on it anyway. So I can give them that, but things got too far, to be honest. I just made myself food, finished it, and was going to clean up. All right, so we're all in the kitchen now. I'm cleaning up, and Rilo starts growling. I say, Rilo, bed. Rilo goes to bed, and then Maiko starts growling. And it's not like, it's very intense. We're all like, whoa. So I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. I try to make a sound like clapping. That doesn't work. So I managed to open the door. This is just enough to get his attention. And then I stand in front of him and calm the situation down. Really happy. I'm like, yes, okay, that's amazing. So that happened, and then I said, right, what I'm gonna do, this was horrible energy, I'm gonna put Maiko in another room now. So we got this space here, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to get Maiko's bed, put it in there, make it all nice for him. Just as I'm finishing this, I decide to go and sweep up the kitchen to get all of that hair that was left from moving Maiko's bed. and I bend down, give Rilo a stroke because he's looking cute. Rilo sees Maiko playing with something, and Rilo can't really help himself when it comes to stuff like this. So anyway, Rilo ran under Maiko's face, and Rilo suddenly realised, oh shit, what have I done? And then Maiko just like goes at him. But he's in that rubber muzzle, should have been a better muzzle, 100%. I would have felt a lot better intervening. There was a brawl, so I tried to break up the brawl using an object. So like they're biting, letting go, biting, you know, like that. So I'm like, I'll use a chair, then I was like, I use a dustpan and brush, and I couldn't get them off. I was trying to be really calm and think logically. Once Rilo had grip on him, this is when he was gripped and shaking. So I got 2 leashes as I did not want Maiko to come back again. I know he's in the muzzle, but he can still bite. And then I'm lifting Rilo up, trying to choke him out on this leash. It does work, I didn't really have the strength, and if I was to go back in time, I would just go full force, both hands with Rilo to stop him from biting. But anyway, Maiko was not in a good way after. I managed to get him in the room. And then after the fight, I took him straight to the vets. This was late at night. By the time we got back, it was like 1 in the morning. And then I've been doing 6 follow-up vet visits with 3 different vets. Second vets for you, little man. Yeah? I wanted it to be stitched, and it was far away, the vets that I went to. So yeah, they just kept on cleaning it and cleaning it again and again. Now I'm cleaning it at home using saline and coconut oil, but you need to make sure if you do clean it that you do it properly and you have the right type of saline, because there's different types. How am I managing now? So now I'm just seeing this completely different. Maiko is a good dog, but this is just too much for him. He's always going to find something with Rilo to clash about, and I completely understand that you can do training with them and you can be the alpha and all stuff like this, but when things get too intense, these are both very intense dogs. Do you know what I mean? So you coming in and playing the alpha, yeah, that's all well and good, but the situations are already unpredictable when you want them to coexist and be like brothers with each other. Do you know what I mean? So I'm doing 4 walks a day, and I start my day by taking Bryson and Rilo out first, and then I come back and then I take Maiko out, and then I put Maiko away, feed them all. Right now I'm just managing, just keeping them separated and just focusing on Maiko and making sure that I can make him the best that he can be, build his confidence up, you know, just one-on-one training with him and just spending time with him, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, our evening walks together are really nice and peaceful. Maiko, come. Right now, it's all about figuring out and building Maiko up, making sure that Rilo's okay, because this has obviously affected Rilo. He is a bit more on alert. He doesn't want to be pushed around so much by Bryson. Usually they'll play fight and just be silly. They still are play fighting, but he just seems a bit more sensitive. So yeah, I'm just building them all up again, making sure that they're all happy and healthy, and figuring out what's the best thing going forward. But obviously I'm going to be speaking with the original owner and letting her know, you know, I'd be very upset if I gave my dog away and this happened. But I can't just, and I generally love Maiko, so it's about doing what's best for him and what's best for all of us, and protecting my ego or seeing if this will work, you know, is that responsible? But yeah, like I say, right now I'm just focusing on his weakness, building from the ground up, really. That's how it feels, you know, getting their confidence and training all top notch. With him it's just one-on-one, so I can really focus on his weaknesses and help him. But yeah. Okay, so right now we got Bryson and Rilo out, and then going through here, this is Maiko's room. Got a Maiko bear, and this is obviously, it looks really bad because his head was shaved. So yeah, he's got this big cut, and then it's just some cuts. So obviously this is yeah, I can't pick this, but some of it is just what's come out of there. So dusty. But yeah, I just got to be really careful and slowly heal that. But yeah, his room, he's got this bed, come with his crate here, this little area. Good boy. Yeah, he wasn't here before. This is where that fight nearly happened. So Bryson was in bed over there. Rilo was there. I moved him from where he was here, and I made him go to bed because he growled. And then Maiko was like stood like in front of Rilo there. And yeah, I was like, oh God, I was scared. I was kind of standing where I am now. Tried to clap, and then I opened the door. So Bryson and Rilo are in here now, so I'm gonna let him out.